The U.S. nearing 8 million confirmed COVID-19 cases and more than 217,000 deaths. And as we told you a moment ago, new cases are on the rise. The U.S. reporting nearly 55,000 new cases today. That, by the way, the highest in months. Those numbers, according to Johns Hopkins University.
The nation's top infectious disease doctor says now's the time to start rethinking your plans for the holidays, starting with Thanksgiving.
News Nation anchor Rudabeh Shabazi live in our newsroom tonight with that part of the story. Rudabeh.
Rob, 6 weeks until Thanksgiving, and health experts say we should all consider canceling or making some changes.
Most importantly, be with family, spend some time with family, and create some memories.
It's a time for feasting with family that so many look forward to all year.
I've been hosting our family holiday functions since my husband and I got married 36 years ago, so there's no way that my cousins or my nieces and nephews will let me change it.
But health experts are warning, with COVID-19 cases on the rise in more than 40 states, don't make the decision lightly.
So you have to weigh that risk of the desire to do something you always do to make you feel normal in the middle of the pandemic, to get together, versus what's the risk of catching it and what's the risk of transmitting it to other people.
Dr. Christopher Belcher with Ascension St. Vincent in Indianapolis says it's not just about the location of the gathering, but also who will be attending.
You have the elderly, if you have these extended family members who have medical problems, all getting together, it can be a very bad situation.
If you are going forward with plans to gather and eat, here's what health experts recommend. Consider the mode of transportation. It's better to drive than to fly or take other modes of public transportation. Limit the number of people. Do as much as you can outside rather than indoors, where the virus is known to spread more easily. If you do gather inside, open some windows to allow fresh air in. Plan to wear masks indoors when you're not eating. Limit your activities in the 2 weeks before you gather. Shop for gifts and groceries online as much as possible. And put some thought into the seating arrangement. Spread people out as much as possible and seat people from the same household together. Avoid buffet-style dining and potlucks. If you are sick, do not travel and do not attend gatherings and celebrations. And get the flu vaccine before the holidays.
I think people are ready to get back to a normal way of life, yeah. It's a little depressing.
While some say they won't change a thing, others are already making adjustments.
The kids will quarantine for a couple of days at a friend's apartment that's available, and then they'll get a COVID test.
We're having a quiet Thanksgiving with just my son and my husband and I, and we're skipping the family Thanksgiving this year.
And keep in mind, past holidays like Memorial Day, Labor Day, and the 4th of July have been linked to spikes across the country. Joe?
Rudabeh, thank you. So here's a question for you. Has the pandemic caused you to change your holiday plans? Tell us what your Thanksgiving will look like this year compared to last year. You can go to our website, newsnationnow.com/feedback, or you can also comment on our Facebook page.